How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. You have 24 hours before Trump pumps Bitcoin to levels we've never seen before. And yeah, we we are pumping right now. This is a great day for people that have held Bitcoin. This is a great day for cryptocurrency investors. This is a great day for Tesla investors. And I'm not getting political here. You can think whatever you want about the election. But Donald Trump is going to become the next president. So it's good for Bitcoin because he is very pro-Bitcoin. He is very outspoken about it. Let's actually just look at a recent clip about everything that he was promising us as cryptocurrency investors. Then we'll look at what's happening in the market, what's going to happen today, tomorrow, and in the future. If you don't mind, hit subscribe so you can see future videos like this. Also, check out the link to Margex underneath the video. They had a ton of people flying in last night during the elections, placing trades and stuff like that. So if you want to sign up, there's a link to it underneath the video. You can sign up today. I think it's important to have multiple exchanges as well, just in case something goes down because of huge traffic volume. Coinbase does this regularly. I think even last night Margex had a little bit where the chart wasn't loading because there's so much volume, so many people searching. So check out Margex underneath. There's also a link to BTCC, CoinW, Blowfin. It's important to have multiple exchanges because they all go down. But let's start here.
Gary Gensler. I will appoint a new SEC chairman who believes America should build the future, not block the future. Upon taking office, I will immediately appoint a Bitcoin and crypto presidential advisory council. Their task will be to design transparent regulatory guidance for the benefit of the entire industry, and they will get it done in 100 days. As part of our effort to provide regulatory clarity, we will create a framework to enable the safe and responsible expansion of stable coins. I will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA, not driven overseas. I will support the right to self-custody. I will keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin. It will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the U.S. government currently holds or acquires into the future. This will serve in effect as the core of the strategic national Bitcoin stockpile. Today, I repeat.
He said there that it will serve as the core of the stockpile, the Bitcoin that we have already. The core. So what's going to be added to it? Sounds like they're going to be buying Bitcoin.
I pledge to commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served. It's enough. And I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say. It's going to the moon. I want America to be the nation that leads the way, and that's what's going to happen. No, you're going to be very happy with me.
Hey, make sure you...
Okay, so appreciate Altcoin Daily throwing all that together. Yeah, people are going to be happy if orange coin go up, right? Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs yesterday. Looks quite bullish today. Keep in mind, Goldman Sachs said that they were expecting a 7.7% move for Bitcoin if Trump became president, and it's up 8.5% over the last 24 hours. We also have other companies moving up huge today, like Tesla. Elon Musk taking a big risk on this election. A lot of liberals don't really like him that much. A lot of Democrats have been pushing against his companies for years, so he felt like he had to kind of back Trump. And there are other reasons for that too, free speech and all that. They're up 12% today. What's good for Elon, or what's good for Trump now, is good for Elon, which is good for Elon's companies. Okay. Whales bought a ton of Bitcoin, $132 million worth of Bitcoin on Binance. We have a very bullish fundamental and technical setup. I don't know how anyone could be bearish now. I haven't heard anyone be bearish on Twitter, but I don't know how it's possible. From a technical perspective, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 higher lows. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 higher highs, breaking to new all-time highs. Yesterday, we went from, actually, I'll pull it up here. We went all the way up to new all-time highs at 75,300. Came back down, retraced down to 72.6, which we have seen some resistance around this level. If you just look here, we had gotten rejected within a couple $100 of here 3 times. And yeah, we bounced right off that level. We also have bounced off of this downtrend line beautifully. So that's the technicals. From the fundamental perspective, we have a president now that is going to be coming into office that has promised Bitcoiners a lot, that made money from Bitcoiners, donations, got votes from Bitcoiners. Said that he's going to create a strategic stockpile of Bitcoin. Last night, actually, let me pull this up here. There have been certain individuals that have talked about advising the White House on Bitcoin. Right? Jason Lowry. He says, anyone have any recommendations on a good place to live near DC within a 30-minute commute of the White House/Pentagon? Asking for a friend. Sounds like he's been offered jobs. I know he's basically alluded to that before to help the U.S. Create that stockpile of Bitcoin. So everything looks extremely bullish. Of course, we do have the Fed in 2 days. It will be interesting to see what happens today. In my mind, I think there are going to be a lot of shorts liquidated today. All right, we saw a lot of shorts liquidated last night, but there was no ETF buying. There were no hedge funds buying. And a lot of people were waiting to see how this election went to start deploying capital. Where would you deploy capital if there's going to be something unprecedented happening? The president is going to hold on to an asset that they've never held on to that is finite. You'd probably deploy some capital in that, wouldn't you? I think so. So I would not be surprised to see massive inflows, a bunch of shorts being liquidated, kind of a frenzy to try to get your hands on Bitcoin here today. And of course, anything can happen. So don't just take my word for it and just go long Bitcoin 100x or anything like that. Like, there's still going to be volatility, but I think there's going to be an explosive move. Yeah, 9% is explosive, but I think we're gonna cause issues sometime soon. I think we're gonna cause issues to the upside. Like, there are going to be things that break because we're moving too quickly up. And BlackRock, like I said yesterday, they know stuff we don't. And what have they been doing for the last month? Allocating their asses off. I should have a shirt like that, or a hat. Allocate your ass off. I think they obviously know where the future of Bitcoin is going, where the future price of Bitcoin is going. They've been buying and forcing people to buy, suggesting buying like no one else. And they did have a rare outflow yesterday because of some people scared about the election, in my opinion. But I would not be surprised to see that turn around today. And keep in mind, right now, every U.S. citizen has about $106,000 in national debt. You know, you split up that 36 trillion. Everyone has $106,000 in national debt, but soon the government will be buying Bitcoin to offset that debt. Right now, the government, if they have, let's call it 300,000 Bitcoin from various places, they would have 1/1000th of a Bitcoin per person. Now, I don't think Bitcoin is fully offsetting this debt. I could always be wrong, but Bitcoin at $1 million is still impossible for the U.S. to have enough Bitcoin to offset this debt. They would have to have about 35 million Bitcoin, which is impossible, obviously. Bitcoin at 10 million, 50 million, 100 million gets a little bit more interesting. And even if you can just offset it slightly, right? If this actually goes down for a year, that'd be a big game changer. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video, though. I really do appreciate you watching. I think we're in a great place, everyone that's invested in Bitcoin. Of course, I know this is a hard time for everyone around the elections, no matter which way you lean politically. I think it's a difficult time of stress and anxiety and talks with family members and friends. So Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. Again, if you want to check out the link underneath the video to Margex, I do think this is a great time to be leverage trading in the sense that there's going to be tons of volatility. There's going to be tons of news. There's going to be tons of excitement. And there are going to be tons of shorts liquidated. So I still think that you have time if you want to get in before the big moves. Of course, do your own research. Thank you so much for watching, though. I really appreciate it. Hit subscribe to see future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.